Alright, first things first. We have to turn down our volume this time all the way. You know why? Because we are making a theory on this game. That's right. Now, I'm going to park for just a minute. I may run a few red lights because honestly, I don't feel like role-playing right now. I really don't care right now. It's just a game. So, anyways, but I only get serious, in my actual gameplay videos. So today, I want to make a storyline on Liberty County Emergency Response. Yes, the game that I'm playing right now. Is there a storyline at all? What is the storyline if there is one? Well, today we're going to find out. Well, or at least try to. Let's go. Alrighty then. Let's park right over here. Okay, so first things first. What the hell happened? And why are there no US flags in this game? Well, one theory that I have, and that I've always stuck to about this game, is that maybe River City became independent from the United States at one point. When creating my own storyline for this game, I said 1984, but there's really no definite year for when this game almost definitely became independent, when this city became independent from the US. Maybe the creator knows that River City is a non-existent place, and maybe the US and River City just completely cut each other off on things like Google Maps, etc. Which is why you don't see it in real life. He's trying to make a link between the game and real life. Probably one of the best links I've ever seen. Like, for example, let's go to the police station, right? And we're going to try and see if we can find a flag. Or the sheriff's office, which is actually right over here. Usually around police stations, you'll see an American flag here in the US. But American flags here seem to be completely absent, which could actually prove my theory, possibly, that maybe there was a war fought and River City became independent from the United States. I'd also like to make it clear that I'm not going to be creating a storyline based on what we see people do in the game. Well, at least not mostly, anyway. The real reason there's some, quote, FBI agents in this game is because it's completely for roleplay. And they're used by other people. Like, there are Roblox skins in the game. And in this game in particular, but in Roblox. There's also another thing that I noticed was absent, and that is a mayor's office. But why? Why would the mayor's office be completely absent in such a series? Well, my theory is that one of the reasons that River City became independent from the US, if it did at all, and if that's the storyline that the creator is going for, is because of corruption. Perhaps the US was so corrupt that residents of River City did not want to be part of it. And I did not speed there, but residents of River City did not want to be part of it. So a war was fought, and eventually River City became independent. I just got stuck on a pole. That was really embarrassing. Seriously, there could be evidence, probable evidence, to back all this information up. So, What are people to do if there's no mayor's office? Simple. They just replace the mayor's office with the sheriff's office, or at least the county sheriff's office. Since there was no mayor, there was nobody to regulate the RCPD's actions. So they could give whoever they want power. What's happening here? So, who better than another law enforcement agency, such as the Liberty County Sheriff's Office? Of course, there are some things that haven't changed since the independence from the US. For one, the fact that you legally have to drive on the right side of the road still. And the second thing is money. The economy in River City is really great. Well, at least great for certain agencies. Not every agency in River City is treated equally. As a matter of fact, some agencies are treated unequally. For example, the Liberty County Hospital, which we'll go to right now. This guy may be attempting to arrest me right now, but honestly, I'm explaining that I'm trying to find out the freaking whole storyline of your fucking existence. Hey, officer. Oh, frick. Arrest me like one of your French girls. I'm joking. I'm out. No, no, I ain't getting down that rabbit hole now. Okay, bye. And I gotta delete some shit. Hold on. Oh boy. Humor does sell. It sells for some money, which is what I want to talk about next. That's right. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Ew. That sucks. Okay, anyways, let's get back to theory now, because I don't want to spend an hour on this game. Anywho, that's another thing, money. The economy here is great for certain agencies. The biggest agency in the game that's funded is the River City Police Department and the Liberty County Sheriff's Office. There's evidence that could prove that both of them are merged together as one agency, considering the fact that LCSO vehicles, when parked in RCPD parking lots, for example, in the RCPD parking lot, aren't told that they'll despawn, meaning that they are employees of the exact same agency. Well, it might as well be. Two different agencies, but they're merged as one. However, if you go to things like the hospital, which I'll do right now by crashing into the tree, it's about to teleport me, and it's going to be really cool. Give me a minute. Oh yeah, and there's also the no flag present. That's not a flag, that's a cell tower of some sort, by the way. Maybe they use AT&T. Oh, ads. Well, it looks like my car ran out of gas. Car ran out of gas? Call them Liberty County Department of Transport. Speak of the demons, you know? Anyways, but look at things like the hospital. Let's go into here for a minute, and I'm going to show you. So look at this. Go to something like patient room 1, for example, right? There appears to be nothing in this drawers, not even lighting in most rooms, and bags that are usually almost always empty. Well, bags that are almost always empty, because that's how low the funding is. Literally no lights are available in here. Look at the place. And no support for the stairs. Don't know how they don't collapse. Look at all these patient rooms. There's no electricity to this building. A lack of funding will do that. And no, I'm not going to say that it's the reason that there are such little people that play on the RC, the River City Fire Department, but there are agencies such as the Liberty County Hospital that do get very little funding by the county government. So there are places that get more funding than others. And it looks like that sheriff over there is going toward my car. Again, I'm trying to find out. Howdy. Rude. Oh, well, he has an emergency of some sort. Oh, whatever shall I do? I'm not calling a tow truck, because they're annoying and they're a waste of time. Okay, now let's get all the way over to the fire station, wherever it may be. Let's teleport. Beep! Remember how agencies like the Liberty County Hospital don't have any power? Well, look at this. Computers with power! Not only that, microphones, mice, books, decorations. I mean, still no lighting. I mean, very little power for that matter if they can't get the TV working, but, well, maybe they just have it turned off. Have you ever thought of that? Beds. And then you can slide down here and hit your nose and break it. And then look at this. Got masks, equipment, benches. Got actual. That's 6 times what the hospital is. This supports my theory that some agencies get more money than others. And I've estimated that the River City Police Department and the Liberty County Sheriff's Office combined could make more than the NYPD does. The same amount of money they make in 10 years, a decade. So, despite what it may look like at times, maybe being some sort of not very well funded police department, they are funded very well and don't need any more funding. Well, factually, really wouldn't need any more funding, to be financially stable. That's for sure, not just an opinion, if you know what I mean. So, what is clear about what River City is to begin with? What is River City? Well, River City is the universe that the U.S. is in. Well, not our U.S., an alternate universe's U.S. Only if River City even existed in the first place. Imagine if a sheriff just came up to me right now and cited me for parking on this very sidewalk. And I told him that I was trying to find out the storyline of which he exists in his own very universe, and he still cites me. I'd be a little peeved at that point. And when it comes to the DOT, they are a little more funded too. They even have their own computer system that's working, computer software that's working. So they are one of the more funded agencies, which I never really would have thought, considering the cheap lighting that exists on the tow truck. But it is. So if I were going to put a list of things that were most funded to least funded, I would say this. Number one would be RCPD and LCSO, obviously. Number two would be the Liberty County Department of Transportation. Number three would be the River City Fire Department. And sadly, the least funded building is the Liberty County Hospital. This is actually going somewhere. We're actually getting somewhere here with this. Wow, I can't believe I forgot about this place. Yeah, well, it's not very surprising considering that this place isn't exactly popular. Well, as I say that, yeah, this place might actually be a little bit more popular than I think, considering crimes are committed all the time in Liberty County. In the River City universe, I believe that yes, Liberty County is known to be one of the more crime-infested counties in North America. I mean, just look at it. It's got crime written everywhere. But that would honestly make sense. Like police or cop and robber styled games such as Jailbreak. Those places have a lot of crime too. In fact, a lot of police games in the Roblox universe have a lot of crime in them. Technically, as far as we know, there are no official laws written inside River City. However, there are some things that police can cite you for. For example, they can cite you for speeding, running red lights. They can give you warnings for hitting them. Warnings, they can give you anything. But if you want to make a complaint, you would just go to the front desk, right? Though if you're going to, then I really don't recommend it because you probably won't get anybody at the front desk. Very unlikely. And there are some other things that you can be not only cited for, but arrested for. You can be arrested. The only two things that we know of so far that you can be arrested for, or at least that I know of, are running away from police and murder. These are all the things that I know of right now. Correct me if there are more in the comments. Murder seems to be the only way that a police officer can kill someone here. Overall, perhaps getting independence for the city may have actually had a lot of benefits. In fact, more benefits than downsides, probably. I'm not going to say superhuman was a benefit, which is what I wanted to talk about next. Look at this, right? I can literally shove this car, which most people in our world wouldn't be able to do, just by walking in this direction. I can literally turn this thing clockwise without even trying, and I would never get tired. Literally ever. It would be physically impossible for me to ever get tired. I could have energy for centuries. That is, if the Roblox universe would even last that long, our three-dimensional Roblox universe. But then again, Now seems to be like a good time to block people's driveways and talk about chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is the sponsor of this video. Not really. New York Gaming, the guy who has sponsors, or at least that's what he says. And our first sponsor of the day is chocolate milk. You've ever wanted something to go down and be excited, but then it doesn't come up very smoothly? Once you've drinking 3 glasses, chocolate milk is your answer. Patent pending. So yeah, with there being no mayor's office, it's hazard lights, parking. Oh. I wonder what this man could want. Yes, officer, I'm just trying to figure out the whole storyline of your actual existence. I can also stay. And you ain't gonna make me leave either, so. Anyways, it's kind of like there being no mayor's office is kind of like there being no God in Hazbin Hotel. Hazbin Hotel, what a great series it's going to be. Besides the point, let's go back to emergency response. Also, another great game created by... Who created this game again? I'll look at the end of the video once I'm done. Now, what do I think when I think of the Halloween event? Who could be responsible behind these murders? Well, for one, it couldn't be a player. And remember, players are going to be irrelevant in this storyline. Who could be responsible for these murders, though? Well, there honestly is no clear answer. There's no clear answer to this whatsoever. So, perhaps there is an actual entity that you can find that actually may be responsible for these murders. But we will never truly know. But maybe we shouldn't ask the question of who the murderer is. Maybe we should ask who even got murdered in the first place. What are the names of the people? Alright, I just learned that I may have been wrong. It could be any one of these people. But this is subject to change. Maybe. I think it might actually be subject to change. Let me check. It might actually be subject to change. We still have that house booked. Alright. So let's check right now. Ugh, I keep getting stuck at red lights. Everywhere I turn, everywhere I look, I see a red light. Red light. I really hate red lights. Fuck you. I'm running this bitch. A murder happened here. That's for certain. Where is that police station? Are we really going to have this discussion again? I nearly got to the station, too. It won't do much. I'm superhuman. Oh boy, what did I do? I'm trying to figure out what crime I committed. What crime I committed? What crime did I commit? Whispers. I can hear you. No. Oh, fine. Jeez, these men are crazy. All I'm trying to do is trying to figure... Okay, I actually did rear-end one of their cars. So, I'll admit that I'm not a liar. Driving on the wrong side. Dummy. I'm going to report you. Hold on. You know, I really forget what I was talking about at this point. I really do. Anywho, that's really all I got for this one. So thank you so much for watching. If you have more to add to this, let me know. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Click that notification bell to never miss a video. Also, I'm on YouTube. Well, obviously. Actually, no. I'm on Instagram. No. Follow me on Instagram at thesocialgamer373. And follow me on Twitter at New York Gang. And follow me on Twitter at New York Gaming 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, and by the way, you, bite me!